All right, hey, hi. Jesus just gave me another information. He is so sweet. Seriously, he was telling me some of these Ashkenazi, okay, Jews are supposed to be the types of Edomites, okay, or they call it Edomites or Edomites. Okay, from Edomites was formed by Esau, probably, if I'm not wrong. It was by Esau. Esau. Um, who was the brother of Jacob, aka Israel. Okay, so because I asked Jesus and he answered it finally, so in a very fine manner. Jesus is so, all I can say is he has this profound knowledge that no one can, it's in the superior, it's so highly complex that I can't quite fathom even till now. But he answered my question. I told him, Jesus, some of these, Pharisees, I don't know where they got these names Pharisees from, Jesus, because in the times of when you wanted Moses and Aaron to build in the sanctuary of the Lord God, they were only called priests and high priests, and there were some Levites, right? And a few who worked along with them. But where did this name erupt from? Where did this name Pharisee take birth from? And that's when Jesus explained to me. Most of them are the ones who always wanted to take vengeance on Jacob, Israel, and that was Esau. Maybe I do not know if Esau forgave Jacob, okay, Jacob, but maybe his lineage didn't. His ancestor, not his ancestor, sorry, his descendants didn't, and they always warred in with Yaakov, Israel, that is, and they knew the best part to get in was, to corrupt and pervert their religious, their ways of adoration towards Yahweh, towards His Son, one and only Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. That is why the Pharisees were called as whitewashed tombs by Jesus, and they were also called as generations, of broods of vipers. Those are and that is why Jesus also very clearly called it the synagogue of Satan. Talk about him having a mouthful. He did. Whatever he said, whatever came out of Jesus's mouth was right. He had a lot of evidence to back up all that he said. He knew why he called them the brood of vipers, because they came out of these Edomites. And that's where the name Pharisees came from, because Moses and his, Aaron wasn't called a Pharisee. It's nowhere mentioned that he was called a Pharisee. He was just called a priest and the high priest, and who had their efforts with the Urim and Thummim and all that. But no, they weren't called. He wasn't ever called Pharisee. But the Pharisees are the brood of vipers, who are actually the lineage of Edomites, who are otherwise also, I think, they're addressed as Edomim, and they came in only to kill, steal, kill, and destroy, because they had the serpent in them that wanted to take out Israel, the remnants of Israel. And they did a very good job indeed. That is why they got into them and made them scream out loud, crucify him at my Nisi, at my husband, Yeshua HaMashiach. How mean, how rude.